blame has been assigned, but it serves as a stark and tragic reminder to be alert, whether on wheels or on foot.
I mean, it's like driving, but you're sort of more out in the open.
And more vulnerable should something go wrong. Derek Ward, News 4.
Now at 6, the biggest snow of the season to hit the nation's capital, now on our doorstep.
We're bracing for the worst.
A winter storm warning about to go into effect for much of the area as road crews gear up for a busy next couple of days.
The people should be smart and be prepared.
We are working for you. Special coverage on News 4 at 6 starts right now.
Well, in fact, we have seen hardly any snow at all this winter, but we are about to get reminded that it's not spring yet.
No, we've been keeping an eye on this coming snowstorm for days now, and it's almost here. Road crews say they're going to be ready whenever it comes our way. But before the first flake falls, the district has already declared a snow emergency, which means that until further notice, your car can be towed if you park along a designated snow emergency route. So be warned.
Travelers are almost out of time to find another way in and out of town or to find a room for the night. And just moments ago, we learned that Prince William County Public Schools will close tomorrow. Also closed will be the University of Maryland, Georgetown University, and Northern Virginia Community College.
And the Office of Personnel Management says it will not make any announcement about federal employees reporting to work or staying home until early tomorrow morning. So as this list grows, we will update our list in real time on our NBC Washington app. And our team of reporters, they are fanned out across the district, Maryland and Virginia tonight. So we're going to begin with our coverage in the storm center.
In fact, Doug and Tom are standing by. You know, you guys, I've been getting the impression listening to you the last couple of days, this one is really difficult to nail down in terms of just how much exactly where, right?
Yeah, this is a classic nor'easter event and a classic I-95 event, too, where we always watch that rain-snow line. If you're on one side of it, you got some pretty good snow coming. The other side, not much.
You know, right in our viewing area, those who live south and east of us may not see much at all, but those who are watching us just 10, 15, 20 miles north and west of us are going to see a lot, and it's showing up there in the winter storm warning map.
Yeah, and that's exactly why we have winter storm warnings to the west of I-95, including Fairfax County, Montgomery County, Howard County, down towards Prince William, and everybody to the north and west. South, though, south and east, winter weather advisory in effect for Arlington County, Prince George's County, Waldorf, Stafford, down towards Spotsylvania, and down to the south farther. There's no warnings or advisories at all because this will be mostly all rain, Calvert County, St. Mary's County, down toward the northern neck. Now, we are already seeing snow in parts of our area. It's not much, but we're starting to see some flurries, and all this is doing is helping to moisten the atmosphere a little bit to get us ready for what's going to be coming later, and you can clearly see what it is. We've got a ton of moisture racing up from the south. At the same time, an area of low pressure making its way our way. This will transfer energy off the coast, become a nor'easter, and give us the snow that we've been talking about for a better part of a week. So let's time it out for you. Snow starting to stick mostly on grassy surfaces by around 8 o'clock tonight in many areas, especially down in our southern zones. Snow to a mix near I-95. That happens pretty quickly, and the highest accumulations will be to the west. Now, I'm going to take you hour by hour. I'll show you when that rain snow line moves into your area, and if you see it at all, the new snowfall totals as well coming in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Doug. Virginia's governor has issued a state of emergency for the Commonwealth. It's all hands on deck there as officials in Northern Virginia prepare for what might be coming. Bureau reporter David Culver, he's in Chantilly now. That's where VDOT crews are loading up for a long night. David?
Hi there, Vance. And you heard Doug say flurries starting to come down in our area. We're starting to see them coming down here in Chantilly. And you mentioned VDOT. That's where we are. Behind me, the all too familiar Salt Dome. Some sand and salt looking in there as you see it mounted very high up. A lot of folks see this. They say, well, this hasn't been on the road at all this winter. VDOT says that's not true. This is actually their 13th deployment this year. This, of course, though, with the storm coming through, going to be their busiest all year. You can hear around me some of the hums of a lot of the trucks that are set up. 97% of the truck fleet for VDOT is made up of contractors. And starting yesterday, you might have noticed they began loading up and pre-treating some of the roads. This will continue nonstop through the night until the roads are clear of any snow. It's here they also actually brew their own brine. That's that liquid pre-treatment you often see. You can see the rock salt dissolving in a big vat, and then it'll be pumped into the trucks and ultimately sprayed onto the roads. Now, in all, VDOT is responsible for 18,000 lane miles in our area. That is like driving from here to Northern California and back 3 times. VDOT's also in touch with Fairfax County's Office of Emergency Management. We got to look inside. That's what you're looking at right here. This is the Emergency Operations Center. Officials are going to begin filling in there in just a couple of hours from now, and it's here several different agencies and departments will monitor the conditions. You can bet for the folks that are headed in there, it is going to be a busy night ahead.
Half the folks that are coming in tonight are already going to be bunking here in anticipation of the bad weather overnight. Some of them will be in a hotel, but majority will actually be staying here in the facility, either in one of the offices or in our joint spaces. That way we have the folks here on property.
And I've noticed some of you tweeting about power outages and concern about power outage. Well, we are working for you tonight. I put a call to Dominion Virginia Power, their spokesperson, telling me they too are concerned, especially given the possibility that this is a wet, heavy snow. So what are they doing? Well, they have contractors lined up. They have crews in Richmond as well as in Hampton Roads, all standing by to respond here to Northern Virginia. And they say they will come if any of the trees are knocked down because of that heavy snow and power lines go down. They will respond. They've got a storm center in Herndon, not far from where we are, and they are staffing that around the clock, ready to respond to any of those outages, Wendy.
Those phones start ringing right away. Thank you, David. Well, here in the district, the plow trucks will be in place throughout the city within about the next hour, and city officials